I grew up with an understanding that there was this God, all-knowing, all-powerful.
In this video, we look at Oprah Winfrey, then and now, and where she is in 2021. TV personalities come and go. However, there is one TV personality we all rate above all others, and that person is none other than Oprah Winfrey. Born on January 29, 1954, Oprah Gail Winfrey is not only a TV personality, but she's also a television producer, actress, author, and philanthropist. For the past 5 to 10 years, Oprah's rise as one of the best talk show hosts has been so rapid that everyone now knows who Oprah is. Today, we will be telling the full story of Oprah, even before she became popular. Stick around as we take a look at Oprah Winfrey, then and now. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on post notifications so you never miss any updates from us. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Before the fame came, Oprah's story started from a very humble beginning. Born as Orpah Gail Winfrey with her first name spelled as Orpah, after the biblical figure in the book of Ruth. Her name got mispronounced as Oprah, and from there it kind of stuck with her. She was born in Mississippi to her mother, Vernita Lee, who at the time was a teenager and unmarried. At the time, her biological father was unknown and thought to be Vernon Winfrey, a coal miner turned barber turned city councilman, who at the time she was born was serving in the armed forces. Later on, Mississippi farmer and World War II veteran Noah Robinson Sr. came out to say he was Oprah's biological father. Following her birth, Oprah's mother, Vernita Lee, traveled north and allowed Oprah to spend the first 6 years of her life living in rural poverty with her maternal grandmother, Hattie Mae. When I mentioned that Oprah grew up from a very humble beginning, I meant every word. Oprah's maternal grandmother was so poor that Oprah herself had to wear dresses made out of potato sacks. Because of her potato sack dresses, Oprah often got mocked by other kids, even though her grandmother wasn't the wealthiest and sometimes abusive. She gave Oprah the best gift of all, education. By the age of 3, Oprah already learned how to read and write from her grandmother. She was then taken to a local church where she got the nickname The Preacher for her ability to recite Bible verses. When Oprah clocked 6, she parted ways with her grandmother and moved to an inner-city neighborhood in Milwaukee, Wisconsin with her mother. Unlike her grandmother, Oprah's mother was not very supportive and hardly had time for her. She even had to work as a maid because of her mother's long hours at work. During the time Oprah moved in with her mother, Lee had already given birth to another daughter, Oprah's younger half-sister, Patricia. At the age of 43, Patricia kicked the bucket due to causes related to cocaine addiction. Being a single mother, Vernita Lee was having difficulty raising 2 daughters on her own. This led her to send Oprah to temporarily live with Vernon Winfrey in Nashville, Tennessee. Around the time Oprah moved in with Vernon, Lee gave birth to a 3rd daughter, who was put up for adoption with the hopes of easing the financial crisis Lee was facing. It was not until 2010 that Oprah found out she had another half-sister who was coincidentally also named Patricia. Oprah would later move on again with her mother only to find out she had given birth to Jeffrey, Oprah's half-brother. Jeffrey died in 1989 from AIDS-related causes. Oprah's main education journey started at Lincoln High School in Milwaukee, but after early success in the Upward Bound program, she transferred to the affluent suburban Nicollet High School. After rebelling against her mother and stealing, she was once again sent to live with Vernon. Unlike her mother, Vernon prioritized Oprah's education, and she soon became an honor student and was voted the most popular girl. Moving forward. At an early age, Oprah had to start working on her own, and her first job came when she was employed at a local grocery store. By the age of 17, she won the Miss Black Tennessee beauty pageant, and she started to attract attention from local black radio station WVOL. The radio station would soon hire her to do news part-time. During her senior year in high school and the first 2 years of college, she worked with the radio station. With her ever-flowing emotion and great delivery, she was transferred to the daytime talk show arena, while working as a host of WLS-TV's half-hour morning show. And after boosting a 3rd-rated local Chicago talk show to first place, she launched her own production company. After her success with the Chicago talk show, movie critic Roger Ebert pursued her to become the talk show host of his television show, at the movies predicting she would generate 40 times more revenue. The show was later renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show, and it was expanded to a full hour. The episode of the show was broadcasted nationwide on September 8, 1986. Not long after the show became the #1 daytime talk show in all of America. In the mid-1990s, Oprah moved to expand the show, and she started discussing broader topics like cancer, heart disease, geopolitics, spirituality, meditation. She started inviting celebrities to discuss social issues that were directly involved. Till today, these interviews have become the backbone of the Oprah Winfrey Show. As years went by, Oprah's popularity and fame spread to far ends of the world, to the point that she had an impact on the Barack Obama presidential race. In 2008, she formed her network, the Oprah Winfrey Network, and since then, she hasn't looked back. Oprah is now one of the most powerful and wealthiest Black women to ever walk the earth. At 2021, at the age of 67, Oprah's net worth is estimated to be a whopping $2.7 billion. On March 7, 2021, Meghan and Prince Harry teamed up with Oprah Winfrey for an explosive interview. The television special was highly anticipated due to the fact that, for the first time, the couple were allowed to speak freely about the royal family since they split from the palace. There were some big revelations from the interview, which we've covered in another video on our channel. Make sure you check it out for more amazing content. And there you have it, Oprah Winfrey Then and Now. What else is in store for Oprah this year? With that, we have come to the end of today's video. What do you think about Oprah's growth till now? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. We post videos daily, so make sure to like, subscribe, and become part of our amazing community. Until next time, guys, stay safe. We'll see you in the next video.